Hey my loves, hope you are all good. My name is Shawnee and I'm going to be guiding you through a Power Pilates inspired class today where we're really going to be focusing on our core. So first of all, you could meet me just on all fours. We are just going to start in our 4-point position, just making sure shoulders are stacked over wrists. We're just going to work through cat-cow to begin with. So first of all, we're just going to take a big inhale, exhale. We're going to round through the shoulders, round through the back. Before then we come back through the other way, really arching through. Now, as we do, we're going to start to rock onto those wrists ever so slightly. So we're going to rock back as we arch through, as we round through the shoulders, round through the back. We're just going to rock ever so slightly onto our wrists, coming back through the other way, taking those elbows slightly towards the mat. We're going to continue working through here. Nice. Now just really thinking about pulling the belly button in, really rounding through the shoulders, rounding through the back, drawing those shoulders up nice and high towards the ears and really dropping the shoulders down nice and low as we continue with this motion. Through here, nice my love, let's keep it going. Well done. Nice, last one through here, meet me back in a neutral spine through here. We're going to elongate the left arm all the way up towards the ceiling, open up the shoulders, open up the chest, swing that arm underneath. Before then we take the arm up nice and high again. Well done, open the shoulder, open the chest, inhale through here, exhale. We take that arm through the other one, hips are still up nice and high. Inhale through here, lovely stuff. Exhale, we swing. Well done. Lovely stuff, back to center, onto those 4-point shoulders stacked over wrists. Inhale through here, exhale. Now we're going to inhale, elongating the right arm this time, up nice and high. Before then we exhale, swing the arm underneath. So we're really starting to work through the back, through the spine, opening the chest. Well done, swinging that arm through. Nice, last one through here, looking good. Nice. Well done. Now meet me with both of those hands back onto those 4 points. We're going to curl the toes underneath. Before then we shift the hips back through into downward dog. Taking both of those heels towards the mat, we're then going to drop the knees back down to center, push through. Really push the feet in towards the mat. Before then we come back onto our 4 points. You've got 4 more of these. So really feeling that nice stretch through the shoulders and also through the upper back. Feel the stretch through the posterior chain as well as we work through the calves and also through the hamstrings. Last one through here. Nice. Meet me with the knees connected to the mat, taking the toes from that curl position. Meet me back in child's pose through here. Nice, well done. We're then going to walk the hands in towards the knees, roll up through the spine ever so slowly. And then we're going to come onto our backs. So if you can just meet me onto your backs, my loves. We are going to start off just by taking our backs towards the mat so they're nice and connected. We're going to take the arms all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to draw the belly buttons in towards the spine, making sure that our lower back is connected to the mat as well. Big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to lift and we're going to take ourselves into a crunch, taking the hands down towards the hips. Nice. Coming back down to lowered. Inhale through here. Exhale, we lift. Nice. Well done. So keeping the chest nice and open as we come up. Well done. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Now, as we do, making sure that we're not rounding through the shoulders or rounding through the back. We also want to make sure that we are really trying to draw the rib cage down towards the pelvis. Nice. Well done. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Nice, my love. She's doing great. Well done. Keep it going. You've got 3. Well done. This is 2, being really mindful of where your abdominals are lying, making sure they're drawing in towards the spine. Your last one through here. Well done. Now from here, we're going to take a big inhale, exhale. We're going to lift up. Now, once you're up in this crunch position, you're then going to release both of the legs. They come through into double leg toe tap, back down to center. We're then going to release the arms and the upper body coming back down to lying. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Legs go up, back to center. Nice. And again, inhale, exhale. So the legs are just coming up to tabletop. We're really utilizing the lower abdominals. Really good. And again, nice. This is 4. Chest still stays nice and open. And again, you've got 3. Well done. Nice. You're doing great. 2. Your last one through here. You're going to meet me with this upper body still staying up nice and high. We're just going to continue with these legs, okay? So the legs are coming out into double leg toe tap. The legs are moving from the hips as opposed to shortening from the knees. So we continue to stay at that 90-degree angle the whole time. Really good. Thinking about keeping our lower backs connected to the mat as we move. Well done. Nice. You've got 4. Well done. 3. 2. Last 1. Take the legs to tabletop for me. Come through into pulses with those hands. 10, 9. Feel the hands being pulled towards the other side of the room. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Coming all the way back down to lower. Now from here, we're going to come through and take the legs down towards the mat. We're then going to plant the feet as we take the hips up nice and high towards the ceiling. We're then going to drop the hips in that glute bridge position before we take a big inhale, coming through into crunch. Nice. As we come back down to lying, we're going to draw the knees back up into tabletop. Inhale through here. Exhale, the legs lower. Well done. Hips go up. Nice. As the hips lower through here, we're going to draw this upper body, up in towards that crunch. And as we lower, we're going to draw the feet back through into tabletop. Well done through here. Nice. Hips go up. Well done. Coming through into that crunch. Nice. As we lower, legs come up to tabletop and they release. Really good. Really squeeze the glutes as you come through into that glute bridge position. Looking great. Keep it going. Nice, my loves. Keep it going. Well done. So really being nice and intentional with each movement as we move through. Really think about drawing the belly buttons in towards the spine. You're also really thinking about where your abdominals are lying throughout. Well done. You've got 2 more. Hips go up. Squeeze the glutes as we lower. Lifting head, chest and shoulders. You're doing great. Nice. Hips go up. This is your last one through here, my loves. Taking the hips back down towards the mat, coming up, lifting head, chest and shoulders. Nice. Well done. Legs go back down. We're going to take the hips up nice and high through here. You've got 8, 7. Well done. This is 6. Squeezing those glutes in that top position. 4. Well done. 3. 2. Nice. Your last one through here. Now we're going to continue with this glute bridge movement, but as we take the hips up high, we're going to take the right leg up into single leg glute bridge. As we lower, we're then going to drop the leg and lower the hips. We're going to continue with these marches, alternating the legs as we take the hips up nice and high towards the ceiling. Now, option through here is to take the hands down by the side if you prefer for the extra stability. Otherwise, keep those hands up nice and high. Well done. Really grounding those shoulder blades in towards the mat. Looking really good. Nice. Keep it going. Killing it, guys. Well done. This is 3. Well done. You've got 2. Nice. Last one. Staying on this leg through here, we're going to come into single leg toe taps, back to center, drop the hips, and up. Well done. So still really thinking about keeping our core nice and strong through here. Well done. Dropping the hips. You've got 4. Looking great. This is 3. 2. Core stay strong. This is what's helping you to balance and remain up nice and high. That was your last one through there. Single leg toe taps. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one through here, you're going to drop the foot and lower again. Now we're going to continue with those marches. So we're going to take that right leg up nice and high into that march. As we take the hips up high, as we lower the leg, we're going to drop the hips in the center. Well done. Keep it going. Looking good. Back to center. Nice. Well done. Keep going. Really squeeze the supporting glute as you take those hips up high. Nice. Again, this whole time we're really thinking about keeping our core locked in. Shoulders stay nice and strong. You're doing great. Nice. You've got 3. Well done. This is 2. Nice. Your last one through here. You're then going to take the other leg up nice and high as we come through into single leg toe tap. We're then going to drop in the center, taking those hips down towards the mat. Well done. And again, looking good. Nice. Drop the hips. Well done. Keep it going. You've got 6. Nice. Really feel that left glute. Really switch on as it lowers you down towards the mat. And again, nice. Now, glute bridge is one of my favorite exercises for really hitting the deep core, especially when we start adding in the unilateral work. So really thinking about keeping that core strong in this position. You've got your last one through here, guys. You're doing so good. Take those hips up nice and high. Now we're going to come through into single leg toe tap. Nice. Well done. You've got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hips stay high, 2, last one. Meet me with this foot, joining the other one, hips still stay up nice and high, come through into pulses with both of the feet connected to the mat. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Draw the hips down towards the mat, draw the knees in towards the chest, rocking back and forth. Well done, really good. Now we're going to come up into a rolling like a ball, coming up to seated. We're going to come through into some side work. So we are going to come onto our right hand side and we're going to bend the lower leg underneath. That's making sure this top leg is nice and straight. Now we want to make sure that our hips are facing forwards. We also want to make sure that our shoulder and elbow are in alignment with each other. And we're first of all just going to take this arm up nice and high towards the ceiling. Now we want to feel nice and pulled and lifted out of our sides and out of our obliques. So we're going to take a big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to lift through into side plank. Well done, and lower, and again. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Nice. Well done, and again. You've got 4 more. Looking good. This is 3. Well done. 2. Your last one, you're going to stay up nice and high on this side plank. We're going to utilize this hand. So we're going to take the hand behind the back of the head before then we extend all the way up towards the ceiling. And again, looking good. This is 4, 3, 2, last one. Well done. Take the hand towards the back of the head, drop the hips down towards the mat. Inhale, exhale, we lift back up. Nice. We're going to take the elbow down towards the mat, towards where that hand is. Before then, we open up the chest, open up the back, drop the hips in the center. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Elbow towards the mat. Well done. Open up, drop the hips. And again. Nice. Well done. Looking really good. You've got 3. So really feeling that nice rotation through the obliques as we turn, taking the elbow down towards the mat. Now the whole reason the hand is still behind the head as well, so we can keep that chest nice and open. The back remains nice and strong too. We're going to stay up nice and tall on this one, continuing taking the elbow down towards the hand. You've got 6, 5, I'm shaking already, 4, well done, 3, 2, last one. Elongate the hand all the way up towards the ceiling. We're going to come through into hip lifts, taking our gaze towards that top hand. You've got 8, 7, small micro movements with the hips, lifting up towards the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done, coming down. Lifting up and over. Great one for the obliques and for the sides. Before then we come through onto the other side. You're doing great. Nice, my love. So again, just making sure exactly the same thing as we come through onto this side, making sure that our shoulder and our elbow are in alignment with each other. And as we bend this bottom leg, also just making sure that our hips are facing forwards, and also just making sure that this foot is a little bit further forward so we can see it in our peripheral vision instead of taking it too far back and putting too much pressure on our lower backs. Now from here, my loves, I'd like you to elongate the arm all the way up towards the ceiling. I should have said before, option through here is you can keep this hand still connected to the mat if you prefer, rather than taking it up nice and high. Now big inhale through here, really lifting out of the sides, grow nice and tall, feel like this hand is being pulled towards the ceiling. As we exhale, we're going to lift the hips up into this modified side plank. Well done. Nice. And again, inhale, exhale, we lift. Inhale as we lower, exhale, we lift. Well done. Looking good. Keep it going. You've got 3 more. So hips are pulling up all the way up nice and high towards the ceiling. Really utilizing those sides. Nice. On this last one through here, we're going to stay up nice and tall in this side plank. We're going to utilize the arm so it bends. The hand comes towards the back of the head. You've got 5. Well done. 4, feeling nice and pulled out of those sides. 3, arm goes towards the ceiling. 2, nice. Last one through here. Well done. Take the hands towards the back of the head. Lower the hips down towards the mat. Inhale through here. Exhale, we lift. Now this is where we come through into our rotation, taking the elbow down towards the hand. Before then we open up nice and wide. Drop the hips down towards the mat. Inhale, exhale, we lift. Nice. So really feel like that elbow is trying to touch the hand that's out in front of you. So by coming up and over towards that hand, we're really making sure that we're still keeping the chest nice and open and we're not sinking or slumping through as we come through into our rotation. You're doing great. This is 3. Well done. And up. You've got 2 more. Yes, you can. You're killing it. Your last one through here. You're going to meet me with these rotations as well. Nice. Keep it going. You've got 6. 5. 4. 2. Looking great. Last one through here. You're going to meet me up nice and tall on this side plank. Take the arm all the way up towards the ceiling. Gaze up towards that hand. Hip lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. Taking those hips down towards the mat. Come up and over into mermaid, stretching everything out. Probably feeling like you need to really just stretch out those hips too. And we'll come through and forwards with that now as well. Guys, a really, really, really good session. So we worked on our backs, really focusing on our upper and lower abdominals. By coming then into glute bridge, we really worked through the deep core as well by utilizing the unilateral work. And then we've come through onto our sides as well. So a full 360 moment of working as many muscle groups in the abdominals as possible. I'd like you to take your legs out towards the side, just so we can really stretch through these hip flexors as well. We're going to take the hands out towards the side. Big inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to twist towards that right foot. You're going to take this back hand behind your back, taking the hand opposite the foot and just lean forwards. Just taking a moment, if you can, just to grab that foot and just to feel that nice stretch through the hips as well. Coming up through here, releasing the back hand, coming towards the center. Inhale, exhale, we move towards the side. Taking that hand behind the back, leaning forwards. Grabbing the foot if we're able to and just pulling ourselves just down a little bit further. I always find sometimes after doing some side plank work, the hips just need a good stretch too. Lovely stuff. Just closing the legs through here and just swinging them around just so we come through onto our 4 points again. We're going to take a moment just to walk the hands out towards the end of the mat. We're then going to drop the hips down nice and low so we ground ourselves. Take the shoulders up nice and high towards the ears. Roll them back. Dropping that right shoulder, looking towards that right heel. Back to center. Drop the left shoulder, looking towards the left heel. Back to center. Well done. Push through the hands, push through the knees. Taking ourselves through our 4 points back into child's pose. Big inhale through here. Exhale, we're then going to move back through our 4 points. Before then we drop the hips down towards the mat. Inhale through here. Exhale, we're going to drop the shoulder. Nice. Back to center. Chest is nice and open, dropping that left shoulder. Nice, my loves. You're doing great. Back to center. Push through the knees and the feet, taking ourselves back through into child's pose. Well done. Now taking a moment through here, walking the hands in towards the knees, rolling up through the spine, nice and slowly. Well done, my loves. A really, really, really good session. As always, I hope that you took what you needed from it, disregarded anything that didn't serve you, and I hope to see you all again here next week. Let me know in the comments if there's anything in particular that you'd like to see. Please like and subscribe if you feel called to, and I'll see you all again soon.